I hope you are all having a good day so far. This video is for our literacy lesson, and our learning objective for it is to order events in a story. Right, so you might be thinking, which story are we going to be learning about? And I hope that you can remember from yesterday that this week we are focusing on Can't You Sleep, Little Bear? And I hope that you managed to create your own story map from yesterday's session. I've still got mine here, which hopefully you will be able to see on the screen. Okay, now I did put a picture of this up onto the Chawson website for your grown-ups to have a look at. And I'm sure that lots of you probably did a much better job than I did with your own story maps. Okay, now it doesn't really matter what it looks like as long as it helps you retell the story, because that was for yesterday, wasn't it? Retelling the story. And I hope that yesterday and maybe this morning you've had a really good go at retelling it over and over again to help you get to know the story even better. So what we're going to do now is we are going to have a little practice of telling the story, and we need to be able to hear you. So I hope that you're going to be using your big voice, not your playground voice, just your big indoor voice, so that we can hear you retell the story. Right, now I can't really do the actions at the same time because I'm holding on to this board, but I'm going to try my best. So is everybody ready? Sitting up. Off we go. So once there were two bears, Big Bear and Little Bear. Big Bear had kind brown eyes and Little Bear had a small black nose. They lived together in a large bear cave with a warm, cosy fire. They played all day in the bright sunlight. And when night came and the sun went down, Big Bear took Little Bear home to the bear cave. Then Big Bear told Little Bear to go to sleep with his little lantern next to his small, comfy bed. But Little Bear couldn't sleep. "Can't you sleep, Little Bear?" asked Big Bear. Little Bear said he was scared. He was scared of the dark. So Big Bear gave Little Bear the biggest lantern that he could find, and he settled down in his old bear chair to read his interesting bear book by the fire. But Little Bear still couldn't sleep. "Can't you sleep, Little Bear?" Big Bear asked. But Little Bear was still scared of the dark. Then Big Bear said, "Why are you scared, Little Bear? There isn't any dark left." "Yes, there is, out there." And he pointed outside. So Big Bear took Little Bear outside, and to his amazement, it was dark. Big Bear showed Little Bear the bright yellow moon and all the bright twinkly stars. But Little Bear had gone to sleep in Big Bear's arms. Eventually, Big Bear settled down in the cosy, warm bear chair and read his book right to the end. Okay, so that's the story. That's the order of the story. So you should be pretty good at that by now. Okay, so what we're going to do today, like I said, is our objective is to order events in the story. So I want you to have a good think. What happened at the beginning of our story? Did Big Bear and Little Bear go outside? Did they sit by the fire and read the book? Did they play outside in the bright sunlight? Yeah. Okay, so then I want you to have a think about what happens next. Is that when they went outside to look at the bright yellow moon and the bright twinkly stars? No? Okay, is that when Big Bear asked Little Bear to go to bed and he wouldn't go because he was scared? Yeah. Okay, so you can see how we order the story. You have to think about what happens at the beginning, what happens next, what happens in the middle, and then what happens at the end. of the story. Now I'm just going to share my screen like I've done in some other videos, and I'm going to show you some pictures of the story. So if we have a look, hopefully it's going to work any second now. Right, so if I just move me out the way, move me over here. Okay, so we've got 6 pictures here from our story, and I've created a new story map using them. But I want you to tell me, do you think I have done a good job? So you're going to be the teacher now, and you're going to be marking my work. Has Miss Trevor done a good job of ordering these pictures? So we're going to start up here. Right, so we've got Big Bear and Little Bear. Oh, it looks like Little Bear is fast asleep. So should that picture go there, I wonder? Okay, the next picture, this one here in the middle. Big Bear and Little Bear look like they are going out of their cave into the dark. Is that what happens next? And then here, Big Bear's tucking Little Bear in, and it looks like Little Bear's saying, but I'm scared of the dark, I can't sleep. And then this one here, oh, there's that big bright yellow moon, and I can see bright twinkly stars. But then in the next picture, I can see Big Bear and Little Bear playing in the sunlight. And here, Big Bear is hanging up the biggest lantern that he could find. So what do you think? Have I put those pictures in the correct order? No? Okay, so what I want you to do, you're going to pause the video in just a moment after I've explained something else, and you're going to have a go at ordering these pictures and putting them in the correct order. So you need to think about which one comes first, which one comes in the middle, and which one's going to come at the end. And what you can do is these pictures are on the website if you want to print them out. But if you don't want to print them out, or if you haven't got a printer, do not worry, because your task will be to draw your own pictures, putting them into the correct order. Okay, now if you want a real challenge, have a look at this screen. So there's some sentences now, and being a teacher again, have I put these sentences in the correct order? So I'm going to read them to you. Big Bear took Little Bear outside and it was dark. Is that how we started our story? Big Bear settled down in the cozy warm bear chair and read his bear book right to the end. Big Bear told Little Bear to go to sleep with his little lantern next to his small comfy bed. Little Bear couldn't sleep, so Big Bear gave Little Bear the biggest lantern he could find. But Little Bear was still scared of the dark. So Big Bear showed Little Bear the bright yellow moon and all the bright twinkling stars. Once there were 2 bears, Big Bear and Little Bear, and they played all day in the bright sunlight. So did I do a good job? Have I put those sentences in the right order? No, I haven't, have I? I didn't think about which one came first and which one came next and which one came after that. Okay, so if you are up for a challenge, I would like you to put those sentences into the correct order. Now, again, they are on the website and they look like this. If you would like to print it off, if you don't print it out, you can write the sentences, all right? Okay, now, or you could just speak to a grown-up. And the pictures that are on the website look like this. Okay, so you can either have a go at drawing your own pictures and print these ones out and stick them into the right order if you wanted to, or putting the sentences into the correct order. Now, if you're really up for it, just a massive job and a massive challenge and making the teachers really, really pleased, you could have a go at writing the sentences out into the correct order. Okay, so you've got lots of choice about how you do this lesson. Okay, so you don't need to worry about anything. Just think about what comes first, what comes next, what comes in the middle, what comes towards the end, and what comes at the end. Now, I know that you know the story. You can use your story map to help you. You can use the one that I put on the website yesterday to help you. And I want you to pause the video, go and do your task, and then I want you to come back and we're going to go through the correct order. And you're going to carry on being my teacher. Okay, so pause the video now and then come back when you've finished your task. Right, now, hopefully you have finished that now and hopefully you got on okay. I'm sure that there were lots of fantastic pictures. If you were drawing your own, I'm sure that some of you did some fantastic cutting and sticking. If you printed the sheet out or printed the words out, and I'm sure that there was lots of writing as well. Now, I think I might have seen some people do both and do a picture and the writing, which is absolutely fantastic. Well done to you if that's what you did. So we're going to go through the order now. So we'll look at yours at the same time that I'm doing mine, and let's see how you got on. So looking at your pictures, first of all, if you did the pictures, which one do you think came first? Right, I'm thinking about the story. Now, I know right at the beginning of the story, the Big Bear and Little Bear are introduced to us and they are playing in the sunlight. So Big Bear and Little Bear are playing there. Now, which one's going to come next, you think? Do they go straight outside? They don't go straight outside to look at the dark just yet, do they? Because Little Bear and Big Bear send Little Bear to bed. So there is Little Bear saying, I can't sleep, I'm too scared. So then what did Big Bear do? After giving him the small lantern, Big Bear collected the biggest lantern he could find. But Little Bear was still really scared, wasn't he? So what did Big Bear do? Big Bear took Little Bear outside, and to his amazement, it was dark. And when they were outside in the dark, what could they see? Look at your pictures. What could they see? They could see the bright yellow moon and they could see the bright twinkly stars. And then at the very end, Little Bear finally went to sleep in Big Bear's arms, and then Big Bear read his bear book right to the end. So if you got your pictures in exactly the same order as me, well done to you. You can put a big smiley face on your work. Now let's see who did a good job of writing, ordering the sentences and putting them into the correct order. So there were lots, there were six pictures, and there were 6 boxes with sentences in. So which one went first? When we think back to the beginning of our story, right at the start, what do we say? Yeah, that's right. We say once there were 2 bears, Big Bear and Little Bear, and they played all day in the bright sunlight. Then what happens? That's right. Big Bear told Little Bear to go to sleep with his little lantern next to his small comfy bed. Little Bear couldn't sleep, so Big Bear gave Little Bear the biggest lantern he could find. But Little Bear was still scared of the dark. So then what happened? Big Bear took Little Bear outside and it was dark. And then, so Big Bear showed Little Bear the bright yellow moon and all the bright twinkly stars. And Big Bear settled down in the cozy warm bear chair and read his bear book right to the end. So we have gone from changing the order because it was completely jumbled up before, wasn't it? I don't know what I was thinking when I started that. But now, with your help and with your grown-ups' help, you have managed, and I have managed, to put the story into the correct order, which is exactly what we needed to do today. So you need to be thinking about the order of that story all the time, because it's going to help us later on with our work. So well done, everybody. Another fantastic lesson. You are all doing a really super job, so keep it up, and I will see you for the next video.